Got it?
All right.
Things will be fine.
Yep.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now,
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people...
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though.
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a...
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our...
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Tell got a bit droopy about missing her.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it. Well, most here found their success in the military. Few have the... Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our... Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young... Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably... Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Count Luis will be...
Count Luis will be the...
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll...
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be what?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again? All right.
All right. Look. Ah! Ugh.
Stop!
Yes. Oi!
Yeah! No way! Oh, God.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment?
Strong, if I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house...
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single... Are the rumors true that was by your...
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality, it defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall... A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy.
Strome.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to tempt...
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophant.
The brat's nowhere to be seen. He couldn't know.
Let's go have a look around.
What?
Oi!
Oh no! Oh no!
Phew! What was that? Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe... That helped a lot. Oh. What do we do? Huh? Did you? Hmm? Here we go.
Do not fall.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! No, no, no! This isn't happening!
Do not fall.
Okay, here we... Gangway! I knew it! Sweet! Ah! Look at that! All right! This is no good. Ah! Ah! Whew. And yet... Let's hurry. Okay? No good. Look. Check this out. Incredible. Huh. This... Huh? Look! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden... You think Luis is... Wait, in there! Yes, magic formulas!
What are you doing here? By who? And what would you be fetching?
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you...
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to...
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. Uh-huh. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I really do. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I
Hey, get away from...
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
I don't plan on ratting you.
I do love... So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see one.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it?
The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a... And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll find...
Everything's falling apart. What do we...
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's a... I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk.
She told us to run, but we can't.
Your attention, everyone.
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win for all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights once, and it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry in...
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race meet.
Why would I care for his... The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never... For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden. He's entering the competition.
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. It's just been biding his...
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleague. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king!
Go and see who is absent from the...
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but...
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way.
At this rate...
Hey, Del!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the think the rat nipped him? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their mad...
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's...
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks the orders to...
Whoa, Del!
This is no good. Hurry! Huh? Ready? Mm-hmm. Was that? Mm-hmm. No!
I told you to run. You're too...
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, Hector, come.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he tricked... That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still... Gladell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit...
What? Don't you dare, Pat! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game?
Foul play.
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Louis... They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as it...
Oh my.
I told you to shut your... Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you, unless you'd rather see her
What do we do? Right now, all we can... If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am...
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Louis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for... That's just as well. You can let me...
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this?
Not much. It's been a... Now. I hope you've had your fun, because you're about...
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you! A duel, then! You can...
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Howling wind! Their weakness! Don't let him down!
I'm all prepared. Maybe come forth, royal soul! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
My star is rising!
Magic Seeker! Win!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! Ah!
Watch me! Raging fire!
Vitus power!
You bastards!
I'll show you! Gale!
Die!
Ow! This is just what I need! Burn!
Come forth, royal soul! Still here?
Die!
Yuna's badly hurt!
Over
Get
yet!
her some healing!
Watch me!
That hurt! Help!
Not bad.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obvious.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out...
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What? No. I'm the future king. I can't breathe.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
What the hell?
Dead?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic...
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our...
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help. Right?
Yes.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a...
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of...
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no.
Suppose that means the rat was good. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can?
Your throat all better then, Lady...
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat. My tongue. My lip.
He,
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked.
Really?
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and...
Yeesh, looks could kill.
So Gladel was our rat, was he?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to this.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If the boy would have to have the stand.
That fact is no longer in... I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the king's rock. It appears your stunt...
Hey, good for you.
And that's how the
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing.
Who knows? We were hardly in a...
Wonder if he was on old foot.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds, too. Not anywhere he'd have...
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in, and from here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease and...
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them?
I can't tell them what you haven't...
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but... how to say...
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't...
Don't tell me. You're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation?
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it... No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier and...
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've...
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happen to be around where a
So, in sooth, you were...
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckoned, a singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and...
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might...
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects.
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for me. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul. I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Sure.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone. I'll do my best to help too. Gotta get back on track. Anyway... Oh, right! Let's decipher the...
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed.
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call...
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the... After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called...
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her...
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip... No, really, it's...
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly.
Well, no sense wait... Right.
You act... Wait, how did you...
Don't shout in the streets.
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is?
Hey, look!
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around.
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working...
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has...
Come on, let's have...
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims.
We'll just have to... You're right. And if it's misplaced, we'll just have...
If you say so.
Let's hurry.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in... Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt...
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many...
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known.
I suppose that's that.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy. When I would see... repaid in full.
Then, surely, the man who paid...
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand...
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible...
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Louise had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought. I see now I needn't have...
Of course. I am Joannis Cygnus.
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take...
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but...
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues... The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete.
What?
I'm sorry I couldn't be...
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we...
Pardon me, young man. You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Thank you. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now...
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works every time. They all died frozen in ash.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic.
This might be the...
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to...
Yes, as much as they grumble.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride...
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room?
Right this way.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more. By the way, what have you been doing all this?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw it. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levit. Then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any bally point at all. A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself... I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
This is...
All right, then. What now? Well, then... All right, then. Sure.
Good night.
Oh, good. What's the matter? No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's, finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally say... You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in the... What's it like? The prevailing culture of the world. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We, Nydia, everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact this form. Or not. No, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea, but you should always have the... If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's